What's good, y'all? Welcome to Awareness Plug. And today we are going to sit with our emotions. We're going to sit and feel our emotions. So, before we get started, I want to let you know right now that I'm not here to give you fake motivation. I'm not here to force positivity. What I'm here to do today is something most people never do, and which is um, s- people sitting with their emotions and feeling them. That's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing. So we're going to start in about 5 minutes. But before we start, I think it's really useful. I think it's very helpful that you download a feeling wheel. You download a feeling wheel. And so with every emotion, there is the root emotion, right? Just to be simple, there's a root emotion. So let's just say you feel angry. So anger is like a surface emotion. Now, and also these emotions, right? They show up as sensations in your body. So essentially what we're doing today is feeling these sensations, right? Which is showing up as anger, sadness, fearful. We're very fearful, right? How does that look? How does that feel in your body? How does anger feel in your body? What sensations do you feel in your body when you feel angry? What sensations do you feel when you're disgusted, when you're sad? And also some positive emotions like when you feel happy, what does that feel like in your body? What sensations do you feel in your body? In your legs, shoulders, your neck, your head. And so this is very helpful for you to pinpoint not just the surface emotion, but also the root. And a lot of times when we are triggered, that root emotion is is related uh, to childhood, but let's just speak about it right then and there. It could be related to you feeling violated. Maybe someone in your environment, they violated you in some way, and that's the root emotion that you feel. That sensation of feeling violated by somebody. Maybe you feel when you're angry, the root emotion is you feel furious, meaning like you feel like this push and pull to fight, right? It's like this like really angry feeling, you know. So a lot of these emotions have these root, the surface, these surface emotions of anger has like a root. And a lot of times they are in some ways, just for this conversation, they are triggered by the environment that we are in. Someone triggered us and they trigger these root emotions in that moment. And so this is very helpful to get. And so one thing I want to say is that most people run from their emotions, right? Most people avoid their emotions, right? They ignore their emotions. They ignore how they feel, right? They distract themselves. They pretend like, hey, everything's okay. I'm good. But deep down in their body, they can still feel those sensations. But after you've ignored them for so long, they can become really numb in the body. And that could show up in many different ways, like numbness, which is a sign of, you suppressing, distracting that part of you that you need to pay attention to and sit with, like what we're doing now. A good example would be numbness. How does that show up in the body? So it could show up as fog, right? You ever get like a foggy feeling in your head? And that can show up. That emotion is showing up. And so you feel numb, like it's just like this flat feeling in your head. Maybe that's the sensation you need to sit with so that you can sit with it and allow it to, and again, so numbness in this circumstance, however it's manifesting in your mind. So let's just say, like, for me, I have like this fog, right? How that may dissolve may be, it may feel really, my mind and like in my head, it would get less foggy. And you can actually feel it as you are feeling the emotion. You're speaking to it, you're talking to it, you're sitting with it. You can actually feel the sensation of it evaporating. And so, but again, today we're not going to run from our feelings today. We're not going to avoid our feelings. We're not going to distract ourselves today. We're not going to pretend like we are okay. Okay? Because our emotions don't disappear when we ignore our emotions. They get stuck in our body. So whenever we suppress our emotions, whenever we feel these sensations, right? These things stay inside the body. And it's like they rot in the body and they stay in the body. And it's so subconscious to our consciousness. And we, wonder why we have a lot of little chronic diseases and things like that. Chronic anxiety, heaviness, these things, when we don't address how we feel and sit with those emotions, they stay inside the body. And then we take action from these unprocessed emotions. We don't sit with them, or we don't hear them, we don't understand them, we don't um, understand them, and we take action in real life from these emotions, and we see the damage when we don't sit with our emotions and we take action. It further keeps us in stress. It further keeps us overwhelmed because we lack the clarity. We lack the clarity and understanding of what we're feeling, why we're feeling it, and how can we meet those needs? How can we be present with those things? How can we release that tension in our bodies? So now today we are going to do that. All right, so let's start this right now. Let's start this. All right, so here's some simple rules for this session. I want you to go somewhere quiet, sit somewhere quietly, sit somewhere, you know, nobody's around. You can close your eyes. And so here's the rules. We're not trying to fix ourselves. We're not trying to fix how we feel, right? So whenever during this session, you're just sitting, you're not trying to fix anything. You're just sitting and you're breathing in and breathing out. So we're not trying to force anything. We're not trying to fix anything. We're not going to rush, right? We're going to just feel whatever's coming up. We're not going to fight it. And the purpose of this whole thing is you really want to feel these sensations, and it's going to be really uncomfortable. It's going to feel really uncomfortable. So just want to let you know that you are safe here. So now let's start. So let's do a body check-in. So what I want you to do is close your eyes right now. I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Once your eyes is closed, I want you to breathe slow. I want you to breathe in and then breathe out your mouth. You're going to breathe in, you're going to breathe out. And what I want you to do is your awareness, when your eyes are closed, when you're breathing, your awareness, I want you to focus on your body. It's like you're like scanning your body. You're scanning your body, your head, your shoulders, your arms, your legs. So I just want you to sit, breathe in and breathe out. I want you to bring all your awareness to your body. You can have your eyes closed. You can have your eyes slightly open. That's okay. Breathing in and you're breathing out. You're bringing all your awareness to your body. And when you bring your awareness to your body, what sensations do you feel in your body? So I'm going to let you sit, bring your awareness to your body, and then I want you to scan your body. What do you feel? What sensations do you feel in your body? Where do you feel tension in your body? Where do you feel sensations in your body right now? Do you feel do you feel it in your head? Do you feel sensations in your throat? Do you feel it in your stomach? Do you feel it in your back, your legs? Do you feel them in your feet? So again, right now, all you're doing is just bringing awareness to those sensations right now in your body. If there's any irritation you feel, if you feel any parts of your body pulsating, that's normal. You just want to focus on those sensations that you're feeling. So as you're bringing your awareness to your body, I want you to focus on the most dominant sensation that you're feeling. Let's put a name to this feeling. You don't have to be perfect. You could just say what you think it is. Is it anger? Do you feel anger? Do you feel sadness? Do you feel stress? Do you feel fear? And again, there's no wrong answer. Whatever you feel, that's okay. What does this feeling feel like? Does it feel does it feel hot? Does it feel cold? Do you feel heavy? Do you feel a sharp sensation? And again, you don't have to know exactly. I just want you to notice it. And I want you to sit with it. Do you feel tightness? Do you feel stillness? Do you feel pulsating? I just want you to stay present with that part of you. Stay present with those emotions, with those sensations. And so if your body wants to shake, just allow it to shake. If your body wants to pulsate, let it pulsate. If you feel prinkly, like this prinkly feeling, just allow it. Just stay present with it. It could be a sign that your body is, eh, as you're being present with this, with these emotions, it is trying to release. And so just sit with it, whatever it wants to do. If you got to yawn, yawn. I want you to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. You're doing good. Stay with this emotion. Stay with these sensations. If this is your first time, that's okay. You don't have to get this right the first time. If you're here and you're doing this, you are ahead of the game already. So what I want you to do, I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to take a deep breath 4 seconds in and then 4 seconds out, like this. If you can't do 4 seconds, that's okay. You can do 2 seconds. 1, 2, and then breathe out. 1, 2. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if your eyes is still open, I'm sorry, no, if your eyes is closed, do one more breath. Breathe in 2 to 3 seconds, and then breathe out 4 seconds. And so you can open your eyes. So this wasn't really meant to go in real crazy detail, but I just want to, you know, let this be like a something that you guys can just do, just learn how to do. And again, you don't have to be perfect at this. It's okay. But if you did anything, you did the work today. Now you may feel really sensitive in your body. A lot of times when I'm done my breath work in the morning and I'm trying to feel my emotions and stuff like that, I'm like, I feel so like grounded in my feet. Like I'm hitting the floor. It's like I feel powerful, man. Releasing whatever tension that was in my body. Um, but usually, man, you do feel a lot better. And so hopefully you feel something. You feel better than what you did before. So I just want to say that you didn't run from your emotions today. You didn't, you know, avoid how you felt today. This is like you know, a beginner's session. So you stayed with yourself. So I want to say this. Thank you. You did good. You really did good today. So that was like a short little session, like a beginner's um session for people who maybe don't even know nothing about sitting with your emotions. But I think this was a good entry level way of just sitting with yourself. No pressure starting out. So if you guys want more lives like this, let me know in the comments. And so you know, um, even if you're gonna watch the replay, you can, again, you can put anything you want to say in the comments on the replay. Also, if you want private sessions where I'll walk you through this one on one, I do one-on-one sessions. And so I offer, they're called holding space sessions. And the links in the description box. Um, the link, if you want a private session, the link is in the description. Also, I have guided meditations for loneliness. I have guided meditations just to feel your emotions. You can go on my page, go on the playlist, meditations, and you can, I'll guide you there too. So if you're dealing with loneliness, if you're dealing with, yeah, pretty much loneliness, I got like two of them. One to just feel your emotions, and the other one is for loneliness. So if you are struggling with loneliness, those are guided meditations. If you want a private session, again, I offer holding space sessions, and the link is in the description box. So how are you guys feeling? So in the comments, I want you guys to let me know how you're feeling before and after. And so if you did this, even if you did a little bit, even if you close your eyes, it's a lot compared to what people never do for themselves. And so I want to say thank you for joining this live. And yeah, I don't really have nothing to say, but thank you. Peace, y'all.